All right, let's move along.
Nice little reset to the series.
Iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, they're going straight into it. Let's go. Gameplay time.
Couldn't keep you waiting.
Who's going to be my new main?
One. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new
like
era
fighting
timeline.
games are popping off at the
It's
moment.
coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here
we go.
Is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
Yeah, here we go. Show
1.
me blood.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Oh, ho, ho. Damn. Okay. It looks like Mortal Kombat. Tomorrow, what we want.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without
Benny Cage? I like the flamingo. I'm down for that. Wait. You got like a tag tournament style? Ooh. Go on, Johnny. Nice. Oh, in the dick.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
The Full Metal. No, these aren't the Descendants. This is like a reboot of the series. So these are like the original, as far as I'm aware.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
That was Sonya. And Kano. Okay. Oh, Cyclops. What are the two? Oh! It's fine. You can live without that. Maybe.
I only want what's best for you.
Hannah and Mylena, yes. Looking for all the classics. Okay, this looks like an absolute return of form. Oh my god, it's gotta love that. Okay, I'm loving the two-player fights. Nice. Nasty.
Finish him.
Okay, they're not messing around, are they? Those were some amazing. Oh wait, what? Oh. Ten out of 10. No nuts. That's what you want from a Mortal Kombat game. Bring out Ed.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game
Yeah,
Fest
what's wrong
one
with
of our
Ed?
industry's greatest
Who
creators,
sits down and comes
a
up with
man
those
who's
kind of
been loyal to
kills?
the same
Amazing stuff.
franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Ed. How many of you give me head? Wait.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed,
We love
first
you,
of
Ed.
all,
Oh my
thank you
God.
for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and
Honestly,
just
I'm
wants
not
to
a
know more
massive
about this, 'cause
fighting
first of
game,
all,
but
this
that was
is in
very
it's
exciting.
MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. It's in a new timeline.
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting. And
I think
that's
this is a
what the
really good
plan is.
idea. Like,
Well, it
you got
looks
11
incredible.
titles in
Everything
a
we saw there
series.
was,
Trying to keep up
in-game,
with that
the
story.
gameplay,
I think the
cinematics
soft
look
reboot of it
incredible.
all.
I know the team is working for
Smart
4
idea.
years on this, but
Especially
the
like
thing
you
we
say,
gotta
today,
talk
like
about
this
are these
right now is the
cameos, because we
year
saw some pretty amazing
of
stuff there. Now, so tell us, how
fighting
does
games.
that work? You obviously have your sort
Best time to do
of
it.
your main character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you
24
do that,
characters
there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of
So
Jack's
24
moves, and
playables,
you can call him out. You
16
can do it multiple times, as you
cameos.
saw in the gameplay, So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it. So
I like
you
it.
can't
Adding something a little bit
obviously
extra
fire
to the fighting system.
indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Yeah, it just seemed like they've gone the like you said, the Marvel vs. Capcom route mixed with the Tekken tag.
Right, so is it a different set of characters?
But it's
that'll
kind
be
of
in
like
the
it's
cameos,
not
or
like
some
switching
repeat
out the
from main
characters. It's
roster?
like
How will that work?
Yeah.
just
Some
an
of the characters
additional
are gonna
attack
be
type.
available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. So you can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can play.
Okay.
Same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Wait, what?
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally
If they
wanted
bring
to
Jean-Claude
be
Van Damme out,
the video game,
I'm
and that
losing
never
my
really worked
mind.
out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines. And
Holy
stuff.
crap.
We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep
Yeah.
over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're
Give me
going
a
to be
demo.
showing a lot more.
Give me a demo.
Content,
Just give me a
lot more
demo.
characters, a lot more
Let me
cameo
play.
characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
I'm looking forward to all these
Ed,
reveal
thank
trailers.
you so much for giving us the first
All the
look at
fatalities.
MK1, as you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome.
I never expected me to be excited about a fighting game, but I think this might be one for me.
So excited about that one. All right.